and gentlemen. All right. Crowd over here. New Yorkers, everybody New Yorkers here? Yeah. That sounded dead, man. Come on, New Yorkers? Yeah. I love New York, right? Where else can you get a slice of pizza on a Tuesday, 5 o'clock in the morning? They get shot and mugged for that slice. It's not going to happen in Missouri, that's for sure. I love performing in front of Broadway Comedy Club. I love this rug that they put up behind me over here. It's amazing, right? Looks a little suspect, like somebody left behind me. I just celebrated 7 years of sobriety. Sober stands for son of a bitch, everything's real. Exactly what it stands for, right? My last drunk, I couldn't find my car. I looked everywhere for my car. Couldn't find it. Then I remember it was a smart car. Might have took off on its own. But it didn't. So I played it safe. I said I'm going to take a cab home. And that's what I did. I took a cab home. Thank God, because on the way home I went to a roadblock. And if you're New Yorkers, you know what the cops do, right? They wait to grab your car. I went through the roadblock, they waved at me, I waved back at them. Made it home, I was so grateful. I woke up in the morning and I was like, whose cab is this in my garage? That's a thief joke. If you didn't get it, you need to start stealing some stuff once in a while. Yes, I'm Greek, my last name is Kritikos. Any Greeks here? Good, let's talk about them. If you have any Greek friends, you know they're notorious for having ridiculously last long names. There you go. If I start just mentioning my name, I start swelling up here, like I start to swell like R. Kelly at a Sweet 16 party, all right? White people never get that joke. The brothers and the sisters, they get it right away. The white people are like, what do you say? What do you say? And I come back, I'm swelling like John Travolta at a Filipino massage parlor. Thinking you might not get a massage. You don't get that joke, you need to Google John Travolta and penis and Welcome Back Carter pops up. The last name is Kritikos. I've been called Kistikis, Kistukis, ridiculously stupid names. Got back from my Ohio tour, I landed at Kennedy Airport, and this is the first. All I heard is, in front of 300 people, Mr. Greg Clitoris, please come to the desk. Mr. Greg Clitoris. I wouldn't go. You know why? Because everybody was looking around to see who the clip man was. Couldn't do it. Finally, I got enough courage to go up to the guy at the desk and said, it's Mr. Clitoris to you, penis. He says to me, that's penis with 2 N's. Like, who cares? Let me call my wife, Regina. Come here, vagina. Come here, baby. Bring the testicles, bring the twins with you here. Because that's how New Yorkers are. Only New Yorkers are like, you know, because they're crazy like that, you know? I'm across the whole country. I'm in Montana. And my buddy calls me up. I mean, next to Montana, Spokane, excuse me. But they're really suspect out there too. You know, they smile at you for no reason. As a New Yorker, you know that if you wake up early in the morning and somebody smiles at you, you're like, what's the problem? Is there a problem? Oh, if you're a real New Yorker, you know exactly what that is. The only time they're smiling is if you drop your wallet and they're screwing your wife. So I got off the plane in Spokane and everybody was smiling at me for no reason. Then I realized pot's legal, they're all stoned out there. And they're like, welcome to Washington. Washington? Really? I bought my high school diploma, but I know there's no R in Washington. Right? Turlet, have you heard these people? I got into an argument with somebody out there, he called me a fucker. We dropped the R's in New York City, right? But how you doing? Over there, like, how are you doing? A little suspect, it's a little weird, you know what I'm saying? The R's that they hit me with are a little scary. But anyway, yeah, so I was touring in the Northwest out there, which I love it. It's really fine, it's cool. And I called my buddy up and he says, where are you, Reggie? I said, I'm in Spokane, Washington State. He said, did you visit the White House? I'm like, no, it's closed. Right, White House. I'm like, across the whole country, I'm next to Montana. He says to me, you're next to Joe Montana? Get his autograph. But I don't get it. Now that I'm sober, I'm starting to pay attention to people, and that's when they're really nuts. You know? In New York, homeless people, they have attitudes, a lot of attitudes. Seen a homeless guy out there with a sign that said, yo, what's up? That's it, just yo, what's up? And I went up to him and I said, yo, what's up? And I pulled out a fistful of change, ladies and gentlemen, to give him a fistful of change, and he puffed me. If you're in New York, I'll explain to you what a puff is. I'm sure you'll agree with me. He looked at my change and he went, I puffed him right back. I was like, pfft. We were in the middle of Times Square for about a half hour puffing each other. Then finally I looked at him and I said, you should be grateful that I'm trying to give you all this change. And he said, you should be grateful too, because this might be you one day. I puffed him again. But then I said, you know what? I looked at my change, I looked at him and I said, you might be right, let me start saving now. I don't like miserable people. I think people that are miserable are just like really, crazy. I stay away from negativity. My best friend is miserable. He's always calling me up and screaming at me, telling me he wants to commit suicide. I'm like, why do you want to do that for? He's like, I hate people, I can't stand them. They don't care whether I'm alive or dead. I said, really? He goes, yeah, I want to blow my head off right now. I said, Joey, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, you're going to wake somebody up right now. Need a silencer? Then he looks at me and he says to me, Greg, how do you feel about when people don't care whether you're alive or dead? I said, it doesn't really bother me, but if I start feeling lonely that people don't, care whether I'm alive or dead, I just miss some payments. Yeah, miss a couple of payments and see how many people reach out to you. They'll send you emails, they send you all types of beautiful letters. My landlord waits for me outside my house all the time. He says, Greg, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm all right. Satellite dealerships send 4 people just to keep an eye on my car. But I'm learning, this new way of life, because I'm really old school. Old school people over here, raise your hand. I don't see a lot of old school people here. This new technology is really crazy. It's a little confusing. I identify that because you haven't lived until you send a dick pic to a guy by mistake. Hash brown, no homo. Oh, I'm sorry, hashtag. Yeah, well, they have all these sayings now. I don't know about all these sayings, like selfie. A selfie for me, back in the day, was one my wife wouldn't put out. Yeah, think about that one. Yeah. And all these dick pics now. I don't understand, what is this? Everybody's sending all these penis pics, PPs. Somebody asked me for a PP one day. Thought they wanted a urine sample or something. Yeah. Dating a Chinese girl these days? She's adorable. Her name is Wee Wee. Wee Wee likes my Wee Wee. And I was hanging out with her one night, we were having sex and hot and heavy, and I whispered in the ear, I said, Wee Wee, how about a 69? Wee Wee got angry and kicked me out of bed. She said, shrimp and broccoli at this hour? I didn't know the menu went that high. So then as I left, she actually texted me, send me a dick pic. Do I look like the type of guy that would send a dick pic? I don't even know how to position the phone the right way. Right? Just the thought of me taking a picture of my penis is a little freaky. I don't know how to do that. I would have to give my phone to somebody and say, hey, take a snap over here. Right over here, take a snap. Right over here, come on, over here. And she's texting me, send me a dick pic, send me a dick pic, send me a dick pic. Now my last name is Kritikos. My cousin's name is Papa Christodilopoulos. Yeah, that's funny, isn't it? That's like a wounded train coming around the block. And he used to stutter too when he was a kid. Picture that one, right? Ba-ba-ba, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba, ba-ba-ba. He finally cut his last name down to Pappas. When I cut my last name down, somebody will call me Clit. But the best part is that she's texting me, send me a dick pic, send me a dick pic, send me a dick pic. And all I'm getting is wah-wah, wah-wah, wah-wah. He was texting me, what are we gonna eat? And he started too many texts. And I got all confused, and I sent her a text, leave me alone, and I sent him the dick pic by mistake. It's a scary situation when you send another guy a dick pic by mistake. Because once you press send, that penis is flying across the country. Penis is gonna make it to the destination, and you can't get it back. On these phones, you can't get it back. They should have a certain button that you can just reel the penis back by mistake. But I had to go out there. And now I'm like, oh my God, because I just sent this guy a dick pic by mistake. And you know these iPhones, they got those little bubbles in between the texts. Ever see these little bubbles? I hate those freaking bubbles. Because I just send them a dick pic and all I see is those 3 bubbles bouncing around. And in my mind, I'm saying, say something already, just say something. And he did, he hit me with a question mark. I sent him 10 question marks with an exclamation point. Then he sent me a dick pic. Fuck me up! Oh my God! You know? And it was one of those animated ones. It was like swimming all over the phone. Then the phone rang, but I wouldn't pick it up because I could only imagine him saying, did you get my dick? I'm gonna end with this. I think people should be happy. Too many miserable people out there. Came out of Caroline's last week doing a show, and there was these 2 very large ladies. Very large, like Charles and large. And they were angry, but they were from England, and I love that English accent. You know, hello. And being the nosy New Yorker I am, I went up to them, I said, hello. Would you have a cigarette? And they looked at me and said, no fags. I didn't know they called cigarettes fags in England. I wonder what they call cigars. But I said, hello, are you ladies from England? And very nasty, they looked at me and they said, Wales, you idiot. I said, I'm sorry, are you Wales from England? All right, you guys have been a great crowd. My name is Kritikos. You can find me on social media, The Greg and Reek. I'm Greek, and black olives matter to me. Have a great night.